Good morning, Raiders. Can you believe how fast this week went? It just seems like yesterday was Thanksgiving, and we're already only 2 weeks away from Christmas vacation. I cannot believe it. We had a lot going on this week too, and we have a lot going on in the next 2 weeks. But it's great to be back in school after our Thanksgiving break. Start losing some of those Thanksgiving turkey pounds, and be able to see the kids and be with the kids and be able to worship God every single day. Real quick, a couple different announcements. First off, for kindergarten parents, good news. We are partnering up with Concordia University Ann Arbor to have Miss Abby Benz to come in after the New Year's to be part of our staff and be able to be in that kindergarten room with Miss Bree. Miss Bree will not be going anywhere, and then Miss Jamie will be going back to the preschool side and ELC. But we all are going to be supporting Miss Abby Benz and Miss Jamie and Miss Gail Smith, who was our kindergarten teacher before, and myself and Miss Bree too. They've been working so hard, and I just want to give your kids so much credit. This is a lot for them at that age to be handling, and going through multiple teachers is never, for whatever age, a great thing. But your kids are doing an amazing job in adjusting and flexible. It just reminds us how 2020 is such a flexible year, and how we have to just roll with the punches and adapt and go forward for that. That goes into my next point, where Sunday or Monday we are expecting to hear from Governor Whitmer again, and the rumors are that she's going to extend some of the limitations, mandates on our high schools and indoor dining and sports and such. There is a small percentage of us are getting ready and expecting that she might want to try to throw that mandate down to the K through 8 route. Wayne County Health Department did come out and said that originally they said they agree with the CDC and they agree that K through 8 kids should be in school, but then they quickly changed their minds and went to the route of that maybe we should think about them not being in school and going back to online. We have a new matrix that they shared with us, and part of it is it has a risk value, and then it has, like, if you have no cases in your school, if you have some cases, if you have full-blown cases, and then you follow the matrix to say. The rumor is today they're going to come out with that we're going to be moved into risk level E, which is the greatest risk area, and part of that is going with what they're saying is they recommend all schools to be on a pause, virtual learning. And I'll say it again now, as I said it before, we believe the best place for your kids is in person, not just academically, but spiritually and mentally. For us who have high school kids, you probably have seen it. I have seen it in my own child that's a sophomore at Lutheran High. He's not the same kid as when he is with his friends each and every day and get to socialize that way. And besides academic, he's a good student. He's pretty much a straight A student, and he's still getting good grades, but he's missing out on that mental healthness and be able to socialize with his friends in person. Yes, there's social media. Yes, they have this house party app, and they use it, and they play on Xbox together and talking a lot. But there's still the need to be in person. And just for us as elementary school, having your teacher face-to-face is so important. We already have the limitations of wearing masks, and a lot of the younger kids learn by reading lips and impressions of the face, and we learn that too back. We get to know our kids, and by their face expressions we know what they're thinking and what they're feeling. So what's going to happen is, depending on what Governor Whitmer says, I've already been in talks with our Michigan district. We've been and other principals. We've been already emailing, and there may be a lawsuit coming out. Don't know for sure, but we're going to keep that in our prayers if that is the case, because we truly do believe that kids need to be in person. Next week I'm going to after we know what Governor Whitmer says, I will come out with what our plans are for after the new year. I know what we know is we're doing an amazing job here. You guys are doing amazing jobs at home. We're keeping the school clean. We're keeping as social distance as much as possible. We're making sure that all the protocols that we have put in place are followed, and we have seen the results that, we have not had any students that has been tested positive. We've had some close contacts, and students have had to stay out virtually for the time periods. We had, a couple teachers that were close contacts. We had one false positive with the teachers, but overall we're healthy here, and the research is showing that smaller schools like us and are able to do a great job, and it's actually better for the kids, again, health-wise, but also spiritually and mentally, and those are important parts of our academic curriculum here at St. Matthew. So I will let you guys know next week a little bit more about what we're thinking about for the new year, and depending on what Governor Whitmer says and if there's any lawsuits in the waiting. There was one school I know in Michigan that the health department did close them down because they weren't wearing masks, but that's why one of the reasons why we're going to wear masks is it's good for health reasons. The kids are adapted to it. Yes, we have to remind them to pull them up sometimes, but that's normal. That's like, normally we have to remind them not to talk. But overall, again, your kids are doing a great job. Again, accreditation visit last week was amazing. I'm waiting for the full report, but again, they had 8 strengths from our school that they saw in their 2.5 days here. I've been on many validation teams throughout the years, and usually we find maybe 3-4 tops. I've never been part of a team that we've listed 8 strengths. So that's a testament to the practice that we're doing here and the foundation that we have set, the teachers' dedication. And a lot of them was respect between the teachers and myself, the leadership between Miss Jamie and myself, the relationship between Vicar and myself, the respect between the teachers and the students, our Christ-centered teaching, our mission field, and one of the last ones was also our facilities. We've been working so hard to get our facilities up to a place where we like them. We still have a lot more work to do, and just with this report, we'll have a school action plan, and once I get all the recommendation stuff, I will be putting together a presentation for you guys as parents, so you know how we did overall. And I'm very proud of the teachers' hard work. It is not easy to do an accreditation report. It's a lot of pages, and it's a lot of work linking back, writing, and finding examples, and uploading, and making sure everything is perfect. So the teachers did an amazing job, because on top of that, you have to teach regularly, and then on top of that, we have the online teaching, and we have to deal with COVID. So the teachers did an amazing job. You should be very proud of the staff we have here at St. Matthew. So this is getting way too long now. We got 2 weeks before Christmas vacation. Next week, chapel is regularly on Wednesday, but the week after that is our Friday holiday chapel. It's a half a day, that Friday the 18th, and we'll live stream the holiday. The kids love it. We sing a lot of fun songs, have a little message, and then afterwards we are able to have some classroom parties, social distancing. The teachers and I have been talking about it, and they're working on that. So if you do have any questions about your own child's classroom, what they're doing, talk with the teacher. And then again, with that, we're also happy to see that we got Miss Abby Bentz to come in for after the New Year's. Kindergarten parents, once again, she'll be probably contacting you soon throughout the Christmas holiday. She'll be coming in and getting her own stuff in the room, and she's already been here observing and talking with Miss Bree and Miss Jamie. She's super excited. Her fiance is from this area. She's from Fort Wayne. She's been in Lutheran schools her entire life. Her fiance again is from the Downriver area, who's a pre-sem student at Concordia University, Ann Arbor. So with that, have a great and blessed day. Talk to you guys later.